Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to get started with Obsidian and set up your own note-taking system from scratch. Obsidian is a powerful and free knowledge management application that stores your notes as local markdown files, giving you complete control over your data while helping you organize information through links and connections. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know how to install Obsidian, create your first vault, write notes, link ideas together, and customize your workspace for better productivity. First, let's download and install Obsidian. Open your web browser and go to obsidian.md/download. From there, select the installer for your operating system. If you're using Windows, download the Windows installer and follow the setup instructions. On Mac OS, download the application and move it into your Applications folder. Linux users can choose from options such as Snap, App Image, or Flatpak depending on their preference. If you're using a mobile device, simply visit the Google Play Store or Apple App Store and install Obsidian from there. Once the installation is complete, launch the application. When Obsidian opens for the first time, you'll be presented with the startup screen. Click Create New Vault. In Obsidian, a vault is simply a folder that contains all of your notes. Since the notes are stored as plain markdown files, you always maintain ownership of your information and can access it outside of Obsidian whenever needed. Choose a location on your computer where you'd like to store your vault. Give it a meaningful name, such as Personal Notes, Work Knowledge Base, or Study Notes. Then click Create. Obsidian will generate the vault and open your new workspace. Now let's create your first note. Click Create New Note from the left sidebar, or use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl-N on Windows or Command-N on Mac. Give your note a title and begin typing. Obsidian automatically saves your work as you write, so there's no need to worry about losing progress. As your collection of notes grows, organization becomes important. The File Explorer on the left allows you to create folders and move notes into categories. You might create folders for projects, research, work, personal notes, or school subjects. Keeping your vault organized from the beginning makes it much easier to find information later. Another powerful feature is note linking. To create a link, type two opening square brackets followed by the name of another note. Obsidian will automatically suggest existing notes or allow you to create a new one. These internal links help connect related ideas and build a personal knowledge network over time. Once you've created several linked notes, open the Graph view from the sidebar. This feature visually displays the relationships between your notes, allowing you to see how concepts connect across your vault. It's especially useful for research, learning, writing, and long-term knowledge management. If you'd like to customize Obsidian further, open Settings and explore the available options. You can change themes, adjust editor preferences, customize hotkeys, and enable additional core plugins. For even more functionality, visit the Community Plugins section, where you'll find thousands of user-created extensions that add features such as calendars, templates, task management systems, advanced search tools, and much more. As you continue using Obsidian, consider developing a consistent note-taking structure. Using templates, folders, tags, and links together can make your vault far more useful over time. The more consistently you organize information, the easier it becomes to retrieve and connect ideas in the future. And that's it. You now know how to install Obsidian, create a vault, write notes, organize your information, and take advantage of some of its most powerful features. Thanks for watching, and I hope this tutorial helped you get started with Obsidian. If you found it useful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.